Now, if this video does not deter you from day trading, nothing will. You see, I scoured the internet looking for this clip. I remember seeing this documentary on 60 Minutes. And this was like in the beginning of me paying off debts. You know, I was following Dave Ramsey. I was paying off debts. I was reading Intelligent Investor. And this article came. And it was everything that these audiobooks and these books that I warn you about, how Wall Street will invest millions and billions to always get your money from you. That Wall Street is rigged. In this video, you know, if this doesn't deter you, nothing will. The only thing that might be able to save you is, you know, going to counseling because you might have an addiction. I want to show you how many different influencers are out here saying that they mastered the stock market and beating the market. And I'm going to show you that that's all wrong and that is false. You see, I went after the big dogs because a lot of the big dogs popped up. And a lot of these smaller channels, they wanted to emulate them because they saw the big money was in the classes, the courses, you know, pumping you all the Discords and Patreons. The money was never in the plays. The money was in selling the illusion of the plays. Now, I'm not even going to talk too much longer on this. I'm just going to let these clips show you exactly what I'm talking about. And, you know, I reached another goal. We're going to sit back in the win for a year. Today, you know, marks 1 year that I've been monetized. I've reached that goal. And we're going to sit back in a win. And we're going to revisit this a year from now. All these influencers, we're just going to sit in the wind and watch them. If they're still pumping the plays, that means it's still profitable for them. If they're no longer pumping the plays and they're long gone, that means the well dried up and we are in a financial crisis and we are in turmoil and people cannot afford to pay them anymore because they're barely keeping the lights on and putting food on the table. We'll revisit them in 1 year. Whoever I've made a video about, we're going to sit back in the wind and we're going to watch their content. We're going to see because I know we're doomed as America when you have the president pumping his own meme coin. That is a rug pull. And I know we're doomed when you got Elon about to pump his own crypto. So now it's time to just sit back and wait for everything to unfold. And without further ado, here's those clips.
I want to be brought to you by Money Moves. It is my stock crypto club.
Entry signals so you can avoid fake outs and become consistently profitable. This video is for you. I'm going to teach you how to use order flow for pro level.
Given the notes, early entry, higher risk. It would have been for 422 today, but the actual setup that I gave
would have been up way more money, but I'd be stubborn a lot, waiting to try and get, options. So that's where we was served.
Love today's video because it is anchored towards small accounts being able to trade large stock tickers.
How much money do you need to start trading? In reality, you guys don't need any money to start learning the skill of day trading, and let me explain. So a lot of people, they get super confused and they get into trading and they think, man, all these traders, they're making so much money and I want to make a bunch of money, but damn.
Is ticker symbol AEON. Sitting at 17 cents. If it break above 22.
Create a massive income generating machine for yourself. But if you don't have the right foundation, you can spend years losing money trying different things to figure it out, only to find yourself more confused. Because the trading world is confusing with...
Bye guys, 585, 575. We are in the $10 range.
Without blowing up your account. We know the majority of traders lose money. So is the...
I've had my wins and I've had my losses. Tested hundreds of strategies and I've spent hundreds of hours and dollars trying to find the best strategy.
So guys, so today we are actually going to trade. At least we have another opportunity to see how the market is really good today.
Okay.
And before we started,
We trade Monday through Friday, but not only me, but everyone that is in my 48 trading membership. You can join it. We have absolutely been having a great time in there, just the fellowship, the camaraderie. But y'all, we are.
So guys, if you want to know more, if you want to get more results, profits, knowledges, you can just proceed to my Telegram link, to my Telegram channel where I post 12 signals per day and you can use it and get the same. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Yeah, it's not getting completely lower. Oh no.
60 Minutes Rewind.
The
This month marks the 5th anniversary of the current bull market on Wall Street, making it one of the longest and strongest in history. Yet U.S. stock ownership is at a record low, and less than half of Americans trust banks and financial services. In the last 2 weeks, the New York Attorney General and the Commodities Futures Trading Commission in Washington have both launched investigations into high-frequency computerized stock trading that now controls more than half the market. The probes were announced just ahead of a much-anticipated book on the subject by best-selling author Michael Lewis called Flash Boys. In it, Lewis argues that the stock market is now rigged to benefit a group of insiders that have made tens of billions of dollars exploiting computerized trading. The story is told through an unlikely cast of characters who figured out what was going on and devised a plan to correct it. It could have a huge impact on Wall Street. Tonight, Michael Lewis talks about it for the first time. What's the headline here?
The stock market's rigged. The United States stock market, the most iconic market in global capitalism, is rigged.
By whom?
By a combination of the stock exchanges, the big Wall Street banks, and high-frequency traders.
Who are the victims?
Everybody who has an investment in the stock market.
Michael Lewis isn't talking about the stock market that you see on television every day. That ceased to be the center of U.S. financial activity years ago and exists today mostly as a photo op. This is the stock market that Lewis is talking about, the one where most of the trades take place now, inside hundreds of thousands of these black boxes located at more than 60 public and private exchanges, where billions of dollars in stock change hands every day with little or no public documentation. Trades are being made by thousands of robot computers programmed to buy and sell every stock on the market at speeds 100 times faster than you can blink an eye. A system so complex, it's all but invisible.
If it wasn't complicated, it wouldn't be allowed to happen. The complexity disguises what is happening. If it's so complicated you can't understand it, then you can't question.
And this is all being done by computers.
All being done by computers. It's too fast to be done by humans. Humans have been completely removed from the marketplace.
Fast is the operative word. Machines with secret programs are now trading stocks in tiny fractions of a second. Way too fast to be seen or recorded on a stock ticker or computer screen. Faster than the market itself. High-frequency traders, big Wall Street firms, and stock exchanges have spent billions to gain an advantage of a millisecond for themselves and their customers, just to get a peek at stock market prices and orders a flash before everyone else, along with the opportunity to act on it.
The insiders are able to move faster than you. They're able to see your order and play it against other orders in ways you don't understand. They're able to front-run your order.
What do you mean front-run?
It means they're able to identify your desire to buy shares in Microsoft and buy them in front of you and sell them back to you at a higher price. It all happens in infinitesimally small periods of time. Their speed advantage that the faster traders have is milliseconds, sometimes fractions of milliseconds, but it's enough for them to identify what you're going to do and do it before you do it at your expense.
So it drives the price up.
So it drives the price up, and in turn, you pay a higher price.
Michael Lewis is not the first person to allege the stock market is rigged or that high-frequency traders are front-running the market. But he was the first to find Brad Katsu.
You and I are not in the big club.